Me to wait until
Yeah.
we got back up?
No, that's fine. You can just roll it.
Okay.
It'll be there when we get back. 10. Oh, no dice. All right. So now we will wait, though. The internets. Yeah, I guess I could. I mean, if we sit down some other time, Will, I mean, I could try to run, but like we just need to have a lot more lead time than last time.
We have time to do it.
We just need to start at like 12 or something, and I can,
Yeah.
make sure that things are working.
10.
What's that?
You're 10.
Okay, are we back on?
Oh yeah, we're back on. Sorry.
Oh. All right. So
Too many things.
We're all just sitting here chit-chatting.
Yeah.
So on a 10, we get to encounter one of the more unusual things about Open Legend right now, which is that when you miss Open Legend, what happens is both the attacker and the defender get to do something. That something can include move 5 feet, or inflict a bane that's power level 3 or less, so one of the more minor banes. And so what I'm going to say is that since you are on the edge, she's going to use her thing that she's going to do is to try to move you closer to the edge and throw you off. Meanwhile, what do you want to do, Michael? Because both the defender and the attacker you can either do 5 damage, you can inflict a bane of power level 3 or less, or move somebody 5 feet, something like that. So unfortunately, there's a lot of banes. So you could be like moralized, which gives them a penalty to their attacks next round, or there's all kinds of stuff.
Well, I'm going to basically try to throw her off as well. I mean,
Sure.
She's going to try to take me to the edge. Okay, that's fine. We're going to suplex her butt right off that train.
All right, perfect. So what we'll do is both of you move each other toward the edge, and so we'll say that you're both this is fall off territory. You're both there, and we'll have you both roll an agility roll to see if you can not fall off from mutually trying to throw each other off. So let's see. All right. Okay, so normally I would say, that it's sort of independent. Like if you, no, we'll do it this way. You both manage to stay on, but what happens is you get yourself into a position where you are closer, and you could sort of like take and sort of kick her fingers that are holding on to the ledge. You just sort of like stomp on her fingers and try, next round, and try to like take her out as you land in a more advantageous position after the scuffle. So next round, that was your go. Next is her go, as she will attempt to move you. Actually, she's going to attempt to get closer in as she sort of grabs your leg and attempts to sort of like a leg lock from a prone position. So she sort of like MMA style sort of grabs your leg, and she succeeds at taking you down. And as she does so, she sort of makes her way up and plants your face on the floorboards, and sort of makes her way, puts her knee on your back, and begins to attempt to knock you unconscious.
Is there a reason you put Ronda Rousey on the damn train with me? Okay, so basically when she goes to do this, she has me face down.
Yeah, she has you face down, and her knee is on your back. So what you do at this point is you can attempt a resist roll to break free from the grapple. I think so. That's just a D20, and I think I mishandled this a moment ago, so apologies about that. Normally, when you have a bane that's afflicting you like grappled, you just have a constant automatic 50-50 chance to get out of it. It's a simpler way of handling things. So just roll d20.
Gotcha.
Better, and you are.
Oh my god.
2. Okay. All right. So, so you unfortunately failed to escape, and then on her turn, she's gonna go ahead and she puts the lights out, as it were, as she manages to sort of work the armbar, not armbar, but sorry, the sleeper hold, and your character ultimately, sees stars and good night.
And for those of you that bet in Vegas, the fix is in, folks.
And all right, so we'll fade to black on that scene as we move to the rear of the car. So Margaret Wynne Thatcher, you make your way in here. Yep, okay, you're there, yep. And Marvadale is sitting here talking to this fellow, consoling him. So where we left off, you had convinced him of the error of his ways, I think. So you walk into this scene, Margaret Wynne Thatcher, and you see this guy with a strange, like, gigantic apparatus on his back and a sort of flamethrower thing, and then Marvadale sitting next to him, sort of patting him on the back, I guess, as it were. So he's sort of sitting on her lap. I don't even know how that's possible, but okay, sure. We'll stretch the laws of physics for this. So what do you do, Margaret?
I'm gonna say, excuse me.
Yes.
Trying to figure out what's going on. A man's been shot.
Which one are you talking about?
I don't know.
Well, I need to know the name if I care or not.
I don't know. Who's this fella here?
How does somebody from the UK do such a bad British accent? How does that work?
Oh, man.
I will turn this car around.
Oh my Oh my gosh.
Who dares me to lock the door?
I should apologize now.
Alright, well, I will take over. No one worry. Hello, I'm in both. Hello.
We got this, guys. Don't worry. This train is definitely on the rails.
Alright, don't
Definitely
worry.
on the
I
rails.
shot someone, now I feel better. You can do that in America.
Yes, I
What a great land.
Oh man.
So I say, I don't know. What's his, who's this gentleman here?
can. And I look over to him and I say, what's your name, honey?
Well, my name is Lyle, Granny.
This is Lyle.
Hello, Lyle.
Why, hello. What is your name exactly?
My name is Margaret Wynne Thatcher.
Margaret Wynne Thatcher?
Yes.
I believe I'm familiar with the name. In fact, one of those.
I come from a long line of the Wynne Thatchers.
Yes, you're one of them crazy redcoats, aren't you?
Why, yes, I am. I identify as a crazy redcoat.
Why, them redcoats, they's dangerous. Gotta watch out for them. He looks at Granny as he sort of gives the suspicious eye and sort of nod to Margaret Wynne Thatcher.
Let's not be hasty. The Lord says we do not need to judge others for their appearance or their weird last names or the color of their coats.
Well, I guess you do have a point there, Granny. I appreciate the reminder.
Yes, I do.
Now, where's that other fellow? The one who went off down the other way?
Huh?
Huh?
Where's the other man? What's his name?
The Colonel?
Yes, him. Mustard.
Mustard is.
Colonel Mustard in the train car with the other woman.
With the
Candlestick.
I believe he had an appointment of some kind with some kind of lady.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, well, I should make sure that nothing inappropriate is happening.
Yes, you should. The Lord.
As would the Queen. And I,
Cutscene to the Colonel on the ground being grappled and choked by the...
This is not the type of wrestling that we were advertising. I just want to
So I'm gonna go off and find the Colonel.
All right, you go off and find the Colonel. Okay. So Granny, what do you do whilst that's happening?
Okay, I'm still talking to Lyle, and I'm like, all right, son, well, I pull out my Bible, and I'm like, put your hand on this.
Do I have to, Granny?
Yes, you do.
All right.
Now, with your hand on the Bible, I need you to promise me that you're going to stop with this radiation, and I need you to move to another cart and just go to sleep. Can you promise me that?
Go to sleep, you little baby. Oh, brother, where art thou? Oh, man, come on, guys. You and me and the devil makes three, and me.
You know, I really liked that song until you started singing it, Brian.
Thank you. Thank you. I have that effect on people.
Some mad fire spitting from down the Vikings.
Yeah, he's raining fire.
I'm sorry, I'm still feeling a little salty from the young lady beating my ass again.
It's like, hey Brian, you're shit. Hey Bill, you're shit.
Next on the list.
He's definitely salty. I love it. That's how I know I've got him where I want him. So I'm okay. Don't worry about me, guys. All right. So Lyle has his hand on the Bible.
Yes.
This is definitely off the rails. All right. So what am I supposed to say now?
You're supposed to say, I swear, in the name
I swear.
of the Lord,
In the name of the Lord,
that I will stop with this radiation mess,
I will stop with this radiation mess,
and I will not mess with anything on this cart,
and I will not mess with anything on this car.
and Granny is the coolest Granny I've ever met in my entire life.
And Granny is the coolest Granny I have ever met in my entire life.
Amen.
Amen. He sort of goes for the thing like he's gonna like shoot like as a celebration shot, and then you see him sort of remember where he is and what's going on as he sort of you just see all of that sort of goes. It's like happening in his head. But anyway, so you all go back to the front of the car, leaving Lyle presumably beaten into submission. Early shamed from his former course of action.
Thanks so much to Dan. It's £5. Says, hey, really enjoying the stream. Also, here's some dough for you guys. Thanks so much. Very generous, Dan. Seeing as you're new, my friend. Look at that gold.
Nice.
Cheers, buddy. Sorry, carry on, Brian.
Yeah, okay, so what does that do? I don't know.
You can affect our game, Dan. So you look below underneath there, you can see what you can do. So you can give us a D10,000 Wild Magic Surge, a birthday table, or however you want to spend it. So go ahead and let us know in the chat what you want to do with that money.
All right. So meanwhile, the rest of you guys are headed up toward the front. And whilst doing so, let's go ahead and move your characters. Where are we at here?
Yeah.
There we go. Get some Marvadale in there.
Is Lyle coming with us?
Lyle is he's gonna just sit and sort of
think about what he's done.
Think about what he's done.
I'm gonna leave him with the Bible because I have a lot. And I'll just be like, remember, you promised on this one.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so we're gonna assume Lyle stays behind then. That's my current assumption anyway. And so you guys make your way up, and you're sort of meandering through the cars, like where did you go? Where did the Colonel go? And you come upon this spot. Unfortunately, these guys are not actually here, but you come upon this spot, and what you find is you find evidence of a struggle. As there's a smeared blood, almost as if somebody's face was just pounded into the mat. If this were like a wrestling match or something like that.
So this is what happens when you make fun of the DM singing. You go from being knocked out to having your face pounded on the mat.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. So you find evidence of a struggle here, ladies. So what do you two do?
Looks like there was some form of struggle.
Well, I mean, I've always thought he was a bit of a weird one. He might have been like into
Things, the unnatural. Yes, most likely. Being a colonel or spending a lot of time in the army.
You know what goes on in the army?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh, the grannies are bonding over insulting. Thank you. Yes.
This is perfect. This is excellent.
We should press on and try and rid him of his evil sins
That's a good idea.
and his crooked ways.
Just like Hillary.
Crooked Hillary.
Roll a perception. One of the grannies. Whoever's got a higher perception.
I'll leave that to Granny B.
Granny B.
Granny A over here.
Marty, you can sit down.
What happens when you put the two grannies together?
How about that man in Granny's arm makes a roll on the birthday table? All right, so Lyle can make a D69. I'll roll it for him real quick.
I rolled an 11 for perception.
A D69?
Yeah, so it's the birthday table is just down below here. I'll tell you what he got. So Lyle is getting a special item because he's been blessed by the Lord, right? I mean, he gets party bags. He gets a small silk bag that seems to rival Pulse of Magic. Roll a number of D10Ks equal to the amount of players currently in the game. Then, after hearing the results, distribute them to the other players.
Oh wow! This is like the multiplication.
Damn. So that's
man.
free. So I guess we could each roll a D10,000 for that if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the easiest way to do it.
Yep. All right, everybody roll me a D10,000.
Alright, let's start D10K table in chat. You can look it up and try and find the results there. So /roll 1D10,000 is the command in Roll20. So we got 8,113, 792, and 3,215 for those rolls there. So whilst Brian is looking those up, because it'll probably take you a while to go through and find out. I remind you folks, if you are new to Encounter Roleplay, do hit that follow button and join us. And be sure to keep up with all of our adventures here, so do hit that follow button. If you are new, we're also giving away a copy of the D&D 5th edition starter set in chat, so follow that link through there, and you'll be able to enter into that competition in multiple different ways. Also, we are sitting pretty at 17, the perfect number, out of 25 retweets, so we just need maths more until 25, and you guys get to decide what happens. So if you haven't tweeted, !tweet, and you can find them there.
Nice. So what am I? I don't know the URL. Yeah. Where's the D10,000 table?
If you look in chat, !D10K is a way to get to it. It's also underneath donate.
Okay.
I can start reading through them for you. So 792 for DM Leviathan. Caster develops an intense craving for mud and dirt. Not dud and mud. So you have an intense craving for that.
That is gross.
3,215 for me reads... Oh fuck, gone too far. 3,215 is... Caster... There we go. Caster's shadow is twice the size it should be. So my shadow is huge. And what did you also?
I rolled 8,113.
8,113 is one random male nearby becomes beautiful when angry.
Oh, that's great.
Can we
All right,
can we
this is
please
great.
be close to the colonel? So like he's getting angry because he's getting his ass kicked, but
But
then
it becomes beautiful.
he's so stunningly beautiful that like she's like,
Yeah.
I have to stop.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. We'll roll with that. It's great because the other two are on you guys, so you get to role play the intense craving for dirt and the shadow that's twice your size. So
Oh yeah, that's great. The intense craving for dirt. That's one.
it really works out well when your face is being pounded into the dirt.
Definitely.
So meanwhile, so what happens is you guys are. What did Marvadale roll? Only an 11.
11, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear. So what happens is you're not really sure, like, from the signs of struggle, what direction was taken or like where people have gone. However, suddenly, seemingly out of nowhere, you hear a sort of almost like a sigh of adoration as one gazing upon something beautiful, and but it's coming from on top of the train, and you see that there is indeed a ladder, which is wait, where's the?
Do you have any dirt?
There's a ladder right here
Alright,
that leads
I'm
to
gonna
the.
go for dirt.
I thought you were the one with the fat shadow.
Oh, I've got fat shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, you got
I've
the.
got a beast
Yeah,
shadow.
I'm the one with the dirt.
Yeah. So he's busy eating dirt, and you hear from atop the train the sound of a sort of a woman's voice again, like I said, sort of sigh, winsome sigh.
Okay. Well, let's go up here. Do you think you can make it up the ladder?
Probably.
I'm already going up.
All right, you're on your way up. Your head sort of clears the top of the car, and the first thing you see as you sort of look up there is there are two people on top of the train. One of them appears to be the colonel, who is passed out, and the other is the woman that we've talked about before. Again, her name is Emma Louise, I believe, is this one. And yes, she seems to be looking with longing upon the face of the colonel, who is unconscious in front of her.
Perfect. It's also a perfect point to announce the fact we've got 25 retweets, which means you guys in chat get to decide what happens next in our game. So underneath this line here in chat, Brian, do you want to kind of theme it as to anything which particular, or just absolutely anything?
Oh geez, it would be great. It would be great. It should be about what's about to happen right here. Well, just keep it open. I mean, it'll probably be about the scene that we're. Well, no, we have to resolve the scene before we get to Poland. So actually, whatever. People just throw something out there.
All right. So underneath that line in chat, throw out your ideas as to what might happen next in our game. We're atop a train, a moving train. And you can have pretty much anything happen. Yeah, Wild West themed. So throw out your ideas. I'll put them into a straw poll, and the most popular one, which gets voted on, will happen. So thanks to 25 retweets, guys. We'll have another one at 35 retweets. So if you're sitting there thinking you want another one, then you can still make that happen. And also, if you haven't followed, hit that follow button and join us. So we're playing Open Legend, so we're not actually playing D&D. The two grannies murderers. Yes. All right,
What?
so we'll let you guys get your ideas in whilst we continue to play for a bit.
Sorry, I can't get past that one. I'm pretty sure that's going to be it.
So I'm going to climb up. Oh, excuse me, dear girl. Towards the girl who's looking down at him. What are you doing?
Why, I sorry, it's too much for me. So many voices. Well, I had brought the colonel up here. We were enjoying the scenery, and I thought to myself, he seemed to have perhaps he had too much to drink, and we were just taking in the view under the stars here, and it just occurred to me that he may be the love of my life as we were sitting here together, him passed out upon my lap.
Can we wake him up?
I'm like behind Margaret on the ladder, and I'm like, Margaret, can you move a little bit? I can't see past your fat shadow.
No, I can't. I'm afraid it's very obese. I've been trying to work out, but the shadow remains. My body gets thinner, but the shadow remains full size. I move him out of the way. Okay, let's try and wake him up, shall we, dear girl?
Well, I'm not sure if he's ready to wake up. I imagine he is having sweet, sweet dreams, my dear.
You think so? Let's see, shall we? I take a step closer towards him.
Okay.
Move on closer and try and kind of help him.
Okay. So she sort of attempts to prevent you, but what we'll do is we'll just simplify it with like an agility roll to see, like, you know, does she maneuver him out of the way before you reach for him, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Alright guys, I've got 8 decisions in already, so a few more and then we'll throw it into chat and you guys can vote. So last chance if you've got an idea to put into chat.
Alright, so 13 is my agility roll. Let's see what yours is.
Oh boy. My agility is 27.
27. Alright. So you get in there.
For an old lady.
Yeah, very. Yeah, she's like, she starts to sort of try. What do you say, Sydney? What do you say?
Said arthritis can't hold me down.
She starts to sort of try to like cradle him and sort of move him like out of the way, but you sort of juke to the other direction quickly, and you get in there, and you sort of. What happens is when you reach for him and you sort of tap on his shoulder, the incapacitated Bane, which Michael is currently afflicted by, is... Oh, actually... Oh, that's okay. Normally you would get to try to come back, Michael. So technically the rules aren't against you, it's just me.
Would it help if I said I'm sorry, Brian? You sing like an angel.
But anyway, that's okay because it's more cinematic that Granny should wake you, as she, the incapacitated Bane that you're afflicted by is very easy to break. So someone simply snapping their fingers or tapping you on the shoulder will bring you back around. As Granny taps you and you sort of wake up in the arms of this beautiful woman. You look up.
In the arms of an angel.
Yeah.
We share a beautiful moment.
So it's Maggie that's holding me?
No.
Yes.
Maggie taps you.
Yes,
but
it is.
She's the one whose face you see. Absolutely. Why not? It's
You wake up to Margaret Wynne Thatcher's face. Man, I've had so many nightmares like that. Oh God! Are you all feeling quite alright, Colonel?
The woman, she's a demon. Get her away from me. I thought she was gonna kill me and throw me.
All women are demons.
You're an angel.
Why, yes, I am.
I love that voice. Please speak to me more.
Well, first of all, I think we should probably deal with this woman here. This devil woman.
She's the Archangel of Great Britain.
Yeah. Actually, I was just going to try to steal some mud off her dress. Yeah, I picked myself up off the top of the train, and are my guns still on me?
They are still on you, yeah.
Okay. Very discreetly standing behind my hero, so that nobody realizes that I'm now scared of this woman. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my guns.
Okay. Done. That's fine.
Okay. Let's check which weapon I have. Oh yeah, I've got a maul for a weapon.
What?
I just carry a maul on my back.
You must have a no. You should have a Mary Poppins bag.
Yeah. And thank you so much to Shralgon for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I've just got this huge mole on my back, and I unlimber it, and I'm like, right then, it's hammer time.
Oh man, that's perfect. All right. Okay. So roll. So you can just go ahead and lead off then.
And thank you so much to JRabbit87 for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Nice. So go ahead and roll the attack, Will. We'll have you lead off here.
Just lay into her with a maul. So which attribute am I using for this one?
Might. If you're using a maul, then it would be might.
All right, then. So
it's two-handed, so you get advantage. So you can add another die, which probably won't make a difference since those both exploded already.
Plus 6, so...
Yeah, so it doesn't make a difference. So it's 27.
27.
All right, well, so 27 against our good friend Emma Louise. That is, she has an evasion of 17. So the bad news for her is that is enough to trigger a Bane because you just did 10 damage exactly to Emma Louise. So, not that this is necessary, but I am going to point out that you are on top of a train with a maul, and there's a certain there's a certain natural thing that could happen here, which involves.
I'm gonna try and knock her back off the train.
Exactly. All right. So she goes flying off the side of the train, and you don't yet know what happens to her as she falls off the side of the train.
Oh shit! What up? It's that boy Maggie with the mole. So I'm like, let me first, he's like, please speak to me more, and I'm like, let me first speak to, deal with this devil woman. Takes off mole, slams it down into her.
It's all that cricket, you know?
She goes flying off with the Wilhelm scream. As she goes off. I put them all back. Now then, where were we?
I love you.
Well, now, my boy. I think I'm far past anything like that. You see, my last husband, well, he didn't last too long, so... Something about a mole crushing him. Socialist.
He asked for his dinner one too many times.
Yeah. That's socialist scum.
Oh man.
Now, have you met my friend here? Our Granny, what's your name?
You just call me Granny.
Granny.
Yes.
Granny.
Oh.
Have.
Well, that's
Granny,
nice, but...
as a matter of fact, you're the one I was looking for. I found some sinners that I might need you to bring some Jesus to with your shotgun.
With my shotgun. Well, and I pull it out and I'm like, let us go.
I bring the Queen's justice with this.
And as we get down off the top, I'm of course helping the elderly ladies down, being sure to maybe get whatever soot or dirt might be stuck on their dresses off and sneak a little bite of it.
Why are you sucking my dress?
No. This is so bad.
So nasty.
This is going to lead places we just don't want to go on an open stream.
No. I
This
think
is
we've
an
already.
open
I think
legend
we're.
stream. Anything can happen. This is my fate, my destiny, my story. That's what it says.
I'll explain later, my angel, if you'll just follow me now.
No judgments here. Yeah. Anyway.
Shaming, very well. A little suck on my dress.
There you are.
What the hell? Okay. So,
Come to Granny.
This is so bad.
this is so gross. I thought the dirt was gross, but sucking it off a granny's dress is just a little bit nasty. Okay, so as I have a handful of her dress sitting there going, I'm walking them forward towards the car where the young ladies are being held.
We follow him.
All right. All right. So you guys head forward to where the young ladies are being held, as said, and you get up here. All right. So what do we got?
So why are they being held exactly?
Well, I believe that those men are forcing these young ladies into lives of sin. I hate to use the word around such delicate ears as you and Granny, but
She's a whore.
well, yeah, that's a little bit less delicate than I was going to go, my
One
angel.
of
but
those
yeah.
hoe bags from the US of A. We don't have those in Her Majesty's land.
Oh.
I don't even know what to say to that. So I'm just going to sit there and nod at her. Yeah.
That's
but,
right.
But Granny,
That's right.
So we want to kill them to free them of their lives.
exactly. Now, there's one in particular. She's about Granny's height. She has red hair, and if you could please just avoid shooting her.
Okay, well, yes, I won't shoot anyone. I'll try not to crush her.
Well, don't hit her with that hammer of yours either.
Why are we saving that one?
Well, I believe that one might be my niece.
Your niece is a whore?
Well, of course not, ma'am. My niece has been abducted and is being forced, as all these young ladies are being forced.
Okay, it's not a choice. I've heard that before.
Oh my god.
Very well, we won't kill her. Let us enter into this den of whores.
The whore's den.
Into the lion's den.
I kind of expected the two grannies to be a little bit more sympathetic, but they're like, "Oh, the hose. Oh, okay."
Hoe bags.
We've already repented for our days. We're allowed to judge.
Let me tell you a few stories.
Oh God, please no.
You see, like,
When I was 65.
you see Margaret and Marvindale like fist bump.
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous.
Time for the hammer.
If you know what I mean.
Not for the first time. Not for the last.
All right, so you
I can
guys.
teach these girls a thing or two.
Oh my gosh. So you guys sort of kick in the door. Let's have everybody roll initiative. Roll agility.
Alright.
If you are wielding a pistol, you get advantage. So that would be Michael.
13 for me.
Maul. That's good.
Yep.
So roll another d10, Michael, and take the better. And then
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Oh my goodness. All right, so these guys go on a. Where are these guys at? They are.
Hammer.
Okay, 2, 6.
20 on both, so either way.
Yeah, let's also look at the results of the straw poll.
Oh yeah.
Currently,
Yeah.
4 votes. McCree from Overwatch is on the train, and guess what? It's high noon. Let's find out who McCree from Overwatch is.
Let's pull out the old Googles.
Oh, okay. Yep. I see it. He's like a Red Dead Redemption looking ass dude.
Okay, so what we need some help from chat here. What does he do exactly?
He's got a pistol in his hand, so
Okay.
he looks like he's probably a man who might shoot us.
So is he
One of these
against?
guys, I guess.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. Excellent. So thanks to chat, one of my guys just doubled in BA-ness and badassness here.
Nice.
So that's excellent. So you guys see before when you sort of taste this whole thing, Michael, you saw a number of guys that you thought you knew by reputation, but now upon second look, as you guns blazing kick in the door, you recognize Deadshot McCree as you see him reach for his pistol. As all of you guys come in here. So first on.
No, it's Deadshot McCree. What's his name again?
McCree.
I haven't played this video game.
My
My grandson has it. I bought it for him for Christmas. The Overt Watch.
The overt watch.
Him this Overt Watch. He seems to enjoy it. He tells the time, and apparently it's high noon.
Oh, that's
The
terrible.
thing is, like, none of us actually know what it is, so we do sound like really old people being like, the younger generation, I've heard them speak about this McCree.
So I just want to say it's pretty sad when the oldest guy on the stream is the only one that knows about the new video game.
I know, it is
I don't
sad.
get time to play video games now.
I'm actually 80.
Yeah.
She's actually 80. That's true. I can confirm.
The cringe.
Margaret Wynn Thatcher. We need a nameplate for Margaret.
Maggie T.
All right, there we go. So Margaret is last, and then what do we got for? Let's see, 20. Okay, so on a 20.
Will lives
The
in
Colonel is third, and first, of course, is our good friend, the hired gun. All right, so he's gonna pull out his pistol and shoot one of you down in cold blood. So let's see. He has a very deadly shot, and that's gonna be.
Deadly shot.
Oh no! All right, wait. That's not. Oh, wrong dice. Unfortunately for you guys, sorry.
Oh,
No!
I rolled the wrong dice. Now I rolled a 35. Oh, silly me. I forgot to roll 20 more dice.
So
We see you, Brian. We see you.
yeah, you see me. I didn't place you guys, so I guess we'll have to roll a d4 to see who's actually in the door.
I'm guessing it's ladies first.
Is it ladies first? Okay.
I
You
mean,
tell me.
That's what we do in England.
All right. Oh, is that what you guys do?
I guess he's holding the door open for us. I can be first through.
You're gonna be first through?
Yeah, sure.
All right, you're first through. So 35.
I'm dead. 35 takes me down by 16. So okay, I'm on 10. All right,
All right, you're not dead.
not dead.
All right, but you have a sucking wound as you've been
He's
shot.
been sucking on my dress. Yeah.
Oh man.
Sucking was not the adjective or the
No. Haven't you heard of it? Anyway, never mind. A wound. It's like you can hear it because it's gaping so badly. In any case,
Not getting better.
this is like, this is so off the rails. Oh my gosh.
Despite the fact we're on a train, we've gone completely off the rails.
All right, so Margaret Wynne Thatcher stumbles backward, nearly falling off of the train as she gets nearly shot in the heart. It's like almost like a what do we call it? Why can't I think of it? Like in the chest. You stumble back, and you also have persistent damage as a Bane, since I did more than 10 damage to you. So that means that you are bleeding out, and you will take more damage at the beginning of your turn, which is really bad news.
Took a minute for the team.
Marvadale, you're up. Actually, yeah, so we'll say that he's the first one to react, and then we'll go from there. So Marvadale.
Okay, I kneel down next to Margaret and I start like going through her purse looking for her medication.
Okay.
So can I do, like medicine or like can I help her?
I don't know. What's in her purse? What's in Margaret Thatcher's purse?
What's in your purse?
What's in his pockets? I guess in my purse I've got English money. I don't use any dollars. I only use English currency to barter. I've got a locket with a picture of the Queen inside.
Will that help?
Yes, and I have a a semi-burned copy of Karl Marx, a Marx book, which I just burned up, and any socialist writings I have them there just to burn them at any given notice.
It's like a stress
I've probably got a
reliever.
pistol in my purse, which might be more pertinent.
Mm-hmm.
What
So
are you looking for?
you rifle through her purse.
I'm trying to help.
You're not
How much
sure
of
if
my
the
purse will
paper,
help me.
maybe the papers from the socialist writings will staunch the bleeding if you apply them. Probably not, though. So what do you?
If I show her the picture of the Queen, do you think that she... Okay.
Oh my gosh. Well, if you show her the picture of the Queen, then what might happen is you are a berserker, right?
I am a berserker.
Yeah. So
I'm doing it.
I just haven't gotten a chance to go into my rage yet.
so what we'll do is we'll say that you can go into your rage now when she shows you the picture of the Queen. You remember what it is that you are fighting for, Will.
Live for her.
Yeah, you see her like dying, and then you kind of open her eye and make her look at this locket of the Queen, and she like looks up, and behind her like suddenly there's a choir singing "God Save the Queen," and then she rises up. Not on my watch. And then takes the hammer down as she flies into a reckless frenzy.
So what we'll do is we'll do two things. One, we'll say that the defense increase that you get, which is your defense is increasing by 5. We will allow that to grant back your hit points because of your you're now bolstered, right? And perhaps too lenient of me, but nevertheless, we'll give you a free resist roll to maybe overcome the bleeding. So 10 or better, and the bleeding stops as well.
1d10. Nat 1.
D20, so actually
Oh,
you
shit,
get to roll
yeah.
again.
There you go. Fuck, that's a d29. 18, there we go. Finally now. Oh no, I have to roll more dice.
All right, so you stop bleeding as well as you heal 5 hit points. The bleeding suddenly stops.
The bullet just comes out of me.
You see there are angels in like British-looking frocks that sort of descend, and they sort of lift her from beneath her elbows back onto her feet.
This is my duty.
Like that character in Harry Potter. What was that evil woman with the power suit or whatever? It's like that. Or Hillary Clinton. But anyway.
Talk about crooked Hillary again.
Umbridge.
Oh yeah, Umbridge. Yeah.
Yeah, Umbridge. All right. Yeah, Professor Umbridge comes and scoops you up in the arms of
The arms of an angel.
All right. So next up is their go. So the other 4 guys are going to go, and this doesn't bode well at all.
Hillary Potter was her name.
You
You have your mother's death stare.
And you have your mother's email account.
No.
All right, so this guy's going to shoot on the Colonel. 13 versus your evasion.
Master, no.
The second one is going to be on. Well, we got to finish off the Granny, so I guess why not? 14 versus your evasion, and then that's versus Margaret.
No.
I assume 13 misses the DM.
Yeah, my evasion is 17. Actually, it's 22 because I'm in a rage. So.
All
Yeah.
right.
13 is going to miss me as well.
Okay, very good. 15 versus Marvadale, and then last one is going to be on who's going to get the double shot. It's going to be the Colonel because the other 2 are sort of prone, and the Colonel's like wide open for a 31.
Yeah. That's good.
All right.
Hey, chat, remember when I said we were all going to die?
I took like a 35 earlier, man. We're taking some shots.
So you also are subjected to a bleeding wound and have persistent damage. So next up in the initiative is the Colonel. So you will take that damage right
Damn,
now.
there are 5 of these guys. Fuck.
Yeah, you guys didn't exactly count this whole situation first, did you? So D6 versus the Colonel.
I thought there was more hoes.
Take 1 damage. Colonel, you take 1 damage. Resist. A resist roll is as a move action, so you can resist instead of moving, and that means roll a d20, 10 or better, and you get better. Not bleeding.
With only 1 point of damage, no, I'm not going to resist. I'm going to go ahead and take it.
Okay. Those d6s, they explode just like every other in the game. Just want to point that out, but go for it.
Okay.
Last time we ran this scenario, somebody got poisoned, and in the second round, I rolled 8, 8, 4, and killed them. So,
Well, I'm going to move, and I'm going to come over here to give myself cover from most of these guys. But then I'm going to fire both of my weapons at this young man right here.
all right. The guy in and our famous what's the guy's name? McCree is this guy here. Just so you know. So if that changes what you're. Wait. No.
Oh, that actually helps because now he can't shoot me.
Yeah. All right. Very good.
So to attack, I roll d20.
D20 plus your attribute. So in this case, it'll be agility. So you'll just be rolling your agility, but you get to roll twice because of the 2 guns. 15. That is going to. Oh no. Your agility is only D10. Is that correct? Can't be right. Should be 2d6, I'm sure. Let me see. Colonel. Oh no, you went broad. Okay, all right.
I love how this car is the brothel car.
Yeah, I was feeling inspired when I came up with that name. All right, so you do have a D10. Okay, you're very well-rounded. Unfortunately, it's not helping you right now. Next up is Margaret Wynne Thatcher on a 13.
Alright, I'm gonna rush in here with them all to smack this guy.
Okay.
And
Roll
at
it.
the same time, okay.
Okay.
What does this one look like? Is that his niece? Does that?
Yeah. His niece would be. We'll say his niece is here, nearest to the deadly McCree.
Okay.
I'll put a marker on it so that we remember.
Alright, so I'm gonna swing at the bad guy, but I'm also on a 24 gonna swing down into her for like the double kind of cleave. And I, no hold bags as I slam down.
Oh, you're gonna attack both of them?
Yeah, I want to crush this guy and the prostitute. And if I can, I'll get all three. Like that one there as well. Just gonna swing all around me.
Alright, do you have the feat for that or what? Do you have the multi-attack?
Wait, let me check if I do. I have multi-target maul focus attack.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Okay, that's not good for the prostitutes.
I actually have an advantage on this because I'm raging, so I have another D10. It's higher, so 19 instead of 4 there. So 20 plus 19 is what, like 39 or something?
Wait, I'm looking at what character sheet are you? Are you on the first page or something of your character sheet?
I'm on my, I'm on Fall of Queen is my Margaret Wynne Thatcher, and she's got advantage 1 and multi-target more focus attack.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Well, you have the feats like are slightly, yeah. Okay, they don't quite line up, but that's all right. We'll. It does make sense, so that's fine.
And thanks so much to Sway. He donates £3. Says random nat 1. Damn.
Oh no.
So I guess,
how do we randomize that?
I guess 1 is one of Brian's, 2 is me, 3 is Sid, 4 is DM. So I guess I could just roll a d4 for that.
Yep.
So it's Sid. Nope, get a nat 1.
Nice. Next one is the nat 1, so we can close the case on that one. Right. So on a 19 plus a 9 plus a 11, 20, 39.
39, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that doesn't bode well at all. All right. Well, you. Jeez, the prostitutes are definitely dead. And,
no to hoes! As I slam it down, I like crunch their skulls. Swinging around in a whirling dervish of justice and
terrible.
nationalism.
Oh my gosh! Oh, this is hilarious. And the guy takes a knee as you nearly crush his skull. You actually see he's not dead. But his, you actually see his skull is partially crushed, caved in, as blood is coming out of his eye and his ear as he sort of like takes a knee. And next up is our friend McCree, who's going to shoot at the grandma that just nearly killed 3 people in one hit.
Do you want to mark those ones as dead so we can?
Yes, yeah, we should do that. Probably a good idea. All right, dead. And dead, and let's see. Hit
All
point.
traitors to the crown will be punished.
All right. So he's gonna aim and take careful aim as you see him sort of one eye sort of staring down the barrel of his gun and takes a shot at old Margaret. Whoa!
Oh, well, shit.
Easy. The dice.
I resign.
The dice don't always do this. But anyway,
The witch is dead.
in cold blood, Margaret Thatcher is mown down.
Yeah, I don't think. Okay, so my resistance is it my evasion or my toughness?
It is versus your evasion.
So my evasion.
Oh, but you have +5 to your defense.
Yeah, my evasion is 22, so I take 20 damage, which means I'm 5 over dead.
Okay. Well, and we don't go into negatives, so you're just at 0. That's fine.
0, yeah.
Okay, so she's unconscious, but maybe some whiskey will bring her around or something like that.
And maybe the fact that Grey Penniless followed will bring me around, right? Welcome, my
Yeah.
friend, my adventurer. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I don't think we can convince Brian.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Now would be a good time for a donation or something to save Margaret.
Me.
Next up is Marvadale. Your go. You see, Margaret runs in, almost kills 3 people, then she just gets mowed down.
All I've achieved is murdering 2 prostitutes. Got him, coach!
Oh, this is great.
I'm still next to the colonel, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna like elbow him a little bit and be like, is it really worth it? You love your niece. Do you really think she's gonna accomplish anything? Is she worth keeping around? Let's think about this logically, not with the heart.
Sydney's just afraid of that nat 1. I know what's really going on here. She's like, I can't roll. Don't, I'm not gonna roll. I'm not doing it.
What? Even if I was willing to give up on my niece, they have killed my Maggie. They're all dead men.
Oh, I mean, that's a nice thought.
Colonel, save me!
I see
I can hear Maggie calling for me. Maggie, I'm coming, my little British baby.
Oh, man.
I like put my hand on his shoulder and I'm like, may the Lord bless you.
Oh no. All right, let's see it. So here's the deal. You already have a 1 on the D20. So now you have to go for the Hail Mary and roll high with the attribute dice. So unfortunately.
What do I roll?
I don't know. Presence, I guess. What do you have? D10. So you basically have to roll an explosion here. This is clutch.
So should I just roll the D4 explosion then?
What do you? Oh, you only have a D4 in presence. That's a shame.
Yeah.
So he's got attribute dice.
Alright.
All right. Well, what else? What other do you have? Let's see if there's anything that could help you more here, in terms of
D4 could explode.
will. Yeah, you can use your will. So that's a D10. There we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
You're praying until tears of blood, are shed. 2. And all right, that's not gonna do it. So Maggie continues to sort of bleed out, and next up in the initiative we have the other guys who are. This is like shooting fish in a barrel now, as they level their their rifles at the group of you. First one's on the colonel. The colonel. Why not?
We got this.
They have disadvantage 1 because of his cover, so that just gives them 2d6 with no advantage. So that's a miss. Next one, 22 versus your evasion. And then 22, okay. Is that how much damage does that do? 6, okay. Okay, yep, that's fine. No, nothing unusual there. 6 damage, and then last
Don't worry
one,
about
17 against your evasion.
Just barely.
Okay. Good deal. So that's their go, and then Colonel, you're up.
You're muted.
Muted. Mm-hmm.
I know that. I did it on purpose. Yeah. I'm going to be attacking that same young man I attacked before, the one that took out my beloved Maggie.
Yeah, definitely. Give him the business.
Yeah.
That's an industry term that I use. The business.
You only use it in a brothel car, right?
All right, you finished the one that attacked your beloved Maggie, and he goes down. we will put an X on him to commemorate the occasion. And yep, first one goes wide. Second shot strikes true.
Never forget.
Never forget. And are you gonna hold your position or move there, Michael?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move anyway, but I think I'm gonna wait until after these gentlemen have a chance to shoot. I'll take advantage of the cover until then.
Okay, good deal. Margaret is down, and then it is McCree, our beloved villain from chat, who has successfully destroyed the party. So, chat, if you guys don't like it, you have yourselves to thank for this. As he tries to shoot through cover at the Colonel, which we'll give him disadvantage 2 for that, because it's pretty severe from his angle. The cover still a 28, however, and.
So apparently there's this little knot hole that he saw through.
Yeah.
Shot through the knot hole.
Right in the shoulder of your good arm. You better of the two. Ah! No. All right, next up is Marvadale. Maybe without the nat 1 from chat, your prayers will avail you, Marvadale. This time.
Maybe so. I don't know if I can pray hard enough to. What about those magic bullets that I got?
Oh, yeah. What about those magic bullets?
Do we have any bombs?
Yeah.
Magic bullets.
You don't have bombs, but you have a sawed-off shotgun with magical silver bullets.
Okay, I'm gonna go in there and I guess I'll notice that my friends are dying and be sad. Have my sawed-off shotgun and magic bullets and pray that the Lord will help me kill people.
You need to go full Matrix on this.
Yeah.
What should I roll for that now that they're magical?
All right, so here's the deal. There is a.
We should just burn his whole brothel cart down, I say.
Here we go. All right.
Can we detach it from the other cars?
So you could do 3x3 with your shotgun here, right? But also, if you wanted, and it would be fun, you could, because the bullets give you advantage, that could be an offset where you go even bigger. Oh, actually, no. You can't get 5x5. That's just too big. Unfortunately. Well,
it's not too big.
It's not too big.
I know the creator of Open Legend, and I think that in this moment,
He would decide.
he would say.
You can blow the sides off the car.
It's the ethical thing to do.
It's the ethical thing to do. So check this out. Normally you can do 3x3 without penalty. I know that's what your multi-attack or your area attack gives you with your sawed-off shotgun. But then focus gives you another one, and then the silver bullets give you another one. So that does mean without penalty that you could get a 5x5 area. So you let everybody except for the deadly McCree could be within your blast range here.
I'm doing it.
I'm sure you don't mind the 4-5 innocent prostitutes that are also about to eat the dust as a result.
Yeah, innocent. We've heard that one before.
So it's just a straight roll. You don't have advantage or anything, but it's just, I guess it's going to be 2d6. So go ahead and roll it.
So your normal attribute dice.
Just your normal D20 plus 2d6.
Kill them all.
And they explode here too, right?
Yes, they do.
Bang bang.
Bang bang.
Pointy boomsticks.
Bang bang. Shot the sheriff. Yeah. 16! You do a mighty 1 point of damage to all of them.
Well, none.
And do you want to do anything else? Or no, you took a focus action, so that's your full turn. They all, you see them all sort of turn and look at each other, and then their attention sort of turns and rests upon the woman with the silver shelled shotgun, off shotgun. All right, and they. Oh no, Marvadale.
Oh damn.
24.
These
And-
rolls today, Brian.
Yeah, I'm just on today, guys. I'm on.
He's on form.
21. And last one.
24 and 21. How much do you take?
20. Oh man, killing it.
20, 21,
I'm throwing
and
rocks
24.
today.
Bang, bang, bang.
So that-
Bang, bang, bang.
versus
Evasion.
Evasion?
Yes.
What's your evasion?
17.
Oh, bang. So you take 3, 4,
Four,
and
then
7. So you take 14 damage in one turn. We got this.
I love how you guys just wanted to take the kick in the front door approach to facing down five.
We thought there were more hoe bags.
Well, if things work out as planned, you'll have killed more hoe bags than.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I'm starting to really reconsider my love for my niece. I'm just,
What did I tell you?
All right. So, are you still up, Granny?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. So, Colonel, it's your go.
all right, I need to ask you about one of my
Abilities.
abilities. Yeah, the multi-attack specialist.
Yes.
So I have a 9 in there.
Yeah. So that's what is allowing you to shoot twice. Otherwise, the way it works is you can take an additional attack, and you get disadvantage 3 on that. But in your case, you're taking 2 attacks with no disadvantage because the 9 is offsetting all 3 of the disadvantage that you would have. Essentially, it costs 3 feat points to take it once, and each time you take it, it offsets disadvantage 1 time. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
So-
we got to get our Maggie back.
The other thing I forgot is, and you should probably take this into account, I'm trying to help everybody as best I can, but sometimes forget. The focus attack thing will still give you advantage because you're right now on the level without taking a focus attack. If you do take a focus attack, then you would be rolling advantage 1 on both of those attacks, which would be pretty badass with 2d10. Keep the best of the 2.
All right, and that would be
So it'll be d20 plus 2d10 k1 for the formula, which would be roll 2 d10s and keep the highest.
2d10
Yeah,
K1.
And don't forget those exclamation
Those
points.
bang bangs.
Those bang bangs.
Never forget
There's a
it.
lot of bang bangs going on.
We're doing good, Cracky. The 3 of us. Well, I'm down in a car fighting these guys. Sid's character's already dead.
Whoa!
Yeah. You took that amount of damage last time. Yeah.
Did you guys see the?
Damn!
Yeah, I was waiting for the reactions.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
Now, do I still do the 2 attacks? So do I roll
You do,
twice?
That's just one of your 2. So the first attack, you pull out your pistol and you level it, and you let fly this bullet in slow motion that's just staring right down the temple, or right at the forehead of our good friend, the deadly gunner McCree. As you just bury a bullet right in his head, and the lights just go out as he just slumps back and falls over the car, the seat of the car behind him. And
One more, bitch!
yeah.
That's my colonel.
Oh my gosh, dude, these dice, I love it. I don't know if anybody else has fun with this, but it's just like so much fun the way it just changes. It's like there's no chance, and then he pulls it out. But Hail Mary,
The variance.
to slow down the deadly. All right, so next up is Margaret, still down.
So quickly, Wolfen asks, someone fill me on the story. We're in a brothel car right now, trying to free his niece, which is the girl in purple marked by a blue dot there. And we're fighting these other guys. My character, Margaret Wynne-Thatcher, is down, and Sid and the Colonel, Damon Leviathan's characters, are still fighting. That's pretty much where we are at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, we should mark the guy who died as well, so we know who else is dead on the map.
Yeah, okay, I got that. You're good. Good call. So next up, it was his go, and now it's Marvadale's go. So it would have been McCree. He's dead. Killed him just in time.
Nice. So Marvadale's done.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try to use like my special bullets or whatever again.
Okay,
Okay, but
go for it.
So that's just a plain agility roll? Like, I don't add anything to it?
Normally you might have, but because you're doing this huge blast radius, that gives you disadvantage. So you're not, in this case, you're not adding something to it.
Well, let's shrink it.
If you want to shrink it to be 3x3, then you would get advantage 2. So that's definitely a viable option.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you would be 4d6k2.
There we go.
16 again!
Yeah.
Well, at least anyway, I can't say anything. I don't have anything to redeem the situation. It's their go as they level their. So the Colonel, being now sort of emerged from hiding as he sort of steps out and levels McCree. They in turn their guns to the Colonel. 11 and 18, and last guy's gonna shoot on poor old Marvadale. 6, and next up is the Colonel.
Alright.
So let's see.
Shoot 'em.
Since I'm just hating these people for killing my Maggie, I'm gonna just move forward. Well, can I? The ones with the X's, can I move through their spaces?
Sure, yeah, they're down. You can move. You can step over them.
Stand on top of Maggie's body.
Standing over my Maggie. All right, and, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last round.
All right, let's see it. 25
Nice.
and 17. All right, you in 2 shots managed to take down this fellow. As or if that's the one you wanted to shoot, I don't know. Whatever.
That's fine. Yeah.
Picked him at random. Okay, good. So you take down one of them between your 2 shots. Margaret is still down for the count, as we are now back to Clint is out, and
Don't mind me.
Marvadale's up.
Your turn.
Okay.
You're up, Sydney.
Let's see what I could possibly do.
We got this.
Oh my god. The shotgun thing is just not working that well.
I believe.
No, your dice are not working. It doesn't matter what it doesn't matter the mechanics or abilities they're screwing you. It's the dice.
All right, but wait.
Come on, you got this. You
Yeah,
got this. 3x3, advantage 2. Come on, you're gonna finish off.
You
these
can,
other-
Okay.
you can roll at least 17.
Okay. See, y'all are saying that, but what's gonna happen?
Here, we'll help you out. We'll
16.
mitigate.
Oh my.
It's a 16. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Every time.
Just look on the bright side. We could be doing like the trade of damage between you and the targets, except you hit their defense exactly for a total of 0 damage every single time. So there go. There's only 2 of them left, as one is going to shoot at Marvadale, 19 versus Marvadale, and the other is versus the Colonel. 20 versus the Colonel.
Triggered.
Yeah, triggered.
Trigger finger.
How many hit points you got, Marvadale?
13.
All right. 13, jeez. Oh, that's right, you're like a barbarian or something, like, ish. All right, Colonel, your go.
All right. So, let's see. These two are the only two left. The hell, this gentleman down on the bottom. I think I'll be aiming for him.
Go for it. 24. Damage him, but not dead. And then 22. So let's see, 22.
We got these guys.
You got it. You
I feel
guys
like
got
I've really
it.
contributed by killing those two prostitutes in this fight.
All right. You see this fellow. You put two shots in not particularly vital areas, but between the two of them, you see him sort of like the wind is knocked out of him, and he goes to sort of retreat or duck behind the seat for cover. He's not dead, but he's badly hurt. And Margaret is down. Marvadale's up again.
Alright.
Come on, you got this. You got this.
I'll do what I can.
4d6 K2. Don't roll
16.
3 on the d20.
In before 16. I'm getting it ready.
Yeah.
Swear to
Just
God.
roll one. Just roll /R16.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What are the odds of this? There we go.
31. Beautiful. As you manage to put the nail in the coffin on these two guys, as your silver shelled shotgun, just this huge blast. You succeed tremendously as you also manage to kill two prostitutes with that shot, and you have now killed 4 prostitutes and 5 enemies, or 5.
There we go.
All right, and we're off initiative. So
I guess I pop back up at this point, right?
you are down. So when people go down and there's no healer, because in Open Legend you don't have to have a healer, but it does help because of what's about to happen to Will. You are down for... Oh wait, that's not right. You're down for 7 hours. Those dice don't explode, but you're down for 2d4 hours. And so unfortunately, it looks like Margaret she's sort of hovering at death's door, as it were. As you guys could really use the help of the doctor, given her current state.
There's one on here, isn't it? Didn't we get
Yeah, there's a doctor back
Or-
there looking over for that was flashing green or purple. Or...
Yep, roger that. So we don't need to move on the board. That's just time consuming. You managed to get back to haul Margaret back to the doctor. We'll give him a roll to see
me, doctor.
if he can't help out.
No.
16. Okay, so Margaret, not Margaret. Margaret, thanks to some of the smelling salts that the good doctor has on him, you awaken to the pungent aroma filling your nostrils of these smelling
That
salts.
smells good.
like the
It smells just like Maggie back home.
You see the face of your young gentleman lover hovering hazy and blurry before
hang on
you.
now. We haven't established anything yet. We're still talking, okay?
We're still talking.
Oh, my Maggie. Oh, she has been healed.
Praise be the queen, I am back.
Crazy.
I am back, bitches. Where's my mole? Where are those hoe bags? What did you do with your niece, actually?
It should totally be a cricket club.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did we save your niece? Is she well?
We did, my love. She's with us.
Oh, good. Now then, time to set her on the path of righteousness. Is there a monastery around here we could put her in? We could cloister her away in a monastery for her life. That would do her good and teach her against being such a hoe bag.
Actually, wouldn't that be a convent, my love? Because I think a monastery is all men.
Right. Well, that works for me, young man. That works for me.
Something about the
Those monks, they know how to move.
something about the American translation, right? Or something like that.
Barrier.
Yeah, it's just a language barrier. So you okay? That's fine. So you guys arranged to have her committed to, admitted to the the monastery. I mean, not the monastery, the convent.
Yeah.
All right, very well. So you guys go and you kind of get the doctor. He sort of makes his way up here. You didn't want to risk moving poor Maggie because, like gunshot wound and all that sort of thing. But what happens is, as you all are sort of lying there or sort of milling about, sort of hovering around Margaret, making sure that she's okay, you see a brilliant flash of the same green light that you've seen before from behind you on the train. And what happens is you all make an agility roll for me right now.
All of us are rolling agility roll.
Yes, roger that.
Alright, I shall. 16.
16, 22. Yes. Sydney's favorite number. All right. What did Sydney roll? Did you roll 27? Oh, nice. Okay. So Marvadale is like she's like a rock. She's like a tree planted, feet firmly on the ground, as the whole train just begins to like shudder as you can feel and you hear the screech and you see sparks coming out the sides of the train as you guys are in. And suddenly the car to the rear of you begins to sort of recede in the distance. But you all manage to not get thrown out the window as this transpires. And you just see this like nuclear afterglow as the whole area just sort of glows green behind you. What do you guys do?
Is that... Whoa, okay. So, like, something blew up, basically.
Yes. Yeah, there's sorry, I didn't mention the sound of a tremendous explosion and the light, but yeah.
Is this back in, just to confirm, this is back in the direction of the vaults?
Yep, this is the direction of the vaults. And you guys are on the front train again. Because of Margaret's condition, you all had to bring the doctor up here. So you're now looking at, and as you in complete utter shock and disbelief stare out the back window of your car at the sort of disappearing rear cars, you see two familiar female figures standing on the sort of porch, as we called it last time, of the other car, as they're sort of like waving to you all. And if you could make out their expression, you guessed that it would be a sense of satisfaction that look on their face. So what do you guys do?
What just happened? There was a flash of green, and suddenly I can't smell anything. I smell burning toast.
So, what do you guys do?
The only option that we really have is going back for them.
Can we get back there?
Oh,
Anything is
sweet Maggie.
possible.
Yeah, we can get back there. All we have to do is either jump off the train or disconnect our car.
Maybe we can get a lasso and catch the other car. Pull it back.
No. No.
I don't-
You
I
can pull
think
it
we
out
should
of your Mary Poppins pouch. You might be able to find such a magic lasso.
We should detach the car, I say, and drive back there with all haste. Isn't it our job to protect that vault, and hasn't it just blown up?
Yeah.
It has. Without any more conversation, I go to the head of our car and use the tool to unhitch it from the engine.
Okay.
Slow down.
Cool. You're able to do that. No need for a roll on that count. You successfully detach your car, and it sort of slows gradually to a crawl. There's still, of course, being a good quarter mile between you and the car back there, but yeah.
Okay. Also, seeing as just gone on the hour, remind you folks in chat, if you are new, hit that follow button and join us. We're here 5 nights a week, 10 shows a week, 150 hours every single month. So if you haven't hit that follow button yet, do show us some love and join us. You can catch up with all of our shows and get notifications when we go live. Also, if you haven't entered into our giveaway for the D&D 5th edition starter set, there's a few days left to enter on into it, so go ahead and follow that link through and do it. Also, as a side note, if you guys play in the tavern, as I know a bunch of you guys do in our Discord tavern, we're looking for some feedback on it, so go ahead and on that Google document you can drop some comments about your thoughts and feelings if you've played in our Discord tavern, and if you haven't, you can check it out here. Alright, I'm done.
Nice.
Excellent. Let's head back. What do you think that explosion was? Was that radiation he was talking about?
No promise.
He did promise, didn't he? But then he did strike me as rather queer.
He said the same thing about you, and I'm gonna tell you what I told him. It's not right to judge people based on their weird accents, their weird last names, or the color of their coats.
Well, that is clearly false.
Alright. As the grannies are arguing, I'm gonna jump down off. Start running back.
All right. So you
My
guys are
granny is
all.
the classic racist granny who says things that she shouldn't. It's like, Granny, no, stop it.
Just a reminder, everybody's at full hit points because the way Open Legend works, we don't do resource management. So there's not like, oh, you can heal X times per day and you have this limited pool of hit points. Rather, it's just cinematic. It's a question of whoever has hit points at the end is the victor. But you guys have had some time to rest, and so you have full hit points again.
Nice. For the queen.
For the queen. So you all head back there. The first thing you notice is there's like a lot of there's a sort of like it's like the car itself has been sort of blasted open, but it's not completely like sort of annihilated, and it's almost like it's like the front half is open. It's like somebody took a can opener and just sort of opened half of the car, and so you can see right into the car as you guys get close, and you see in the glowing green sort of afterglow around the car, you can see that the front half was blown off, and as you get close enough to see faces, you see like an oh shit look on the face of the two women who were formerly certain of their victory. In any case, what do you guys do?
Charge! We are the Light Brigade.
That's
As
great.
I'm like unsheathing my maul and like going towards them.
Excelsior!
Well, since Maggie's pace is pretty much just a walk for me, I'm
She's
going
just-
along.
Charge!
I'm gonna go ahead and load my pistols with those
Go.
magical rounds that I found last game as well.
Sounds good. Good call. All right, so you guys are armed to the teeth, walking into this strange green afterglow, the silhouettes of our intrepid heroes, you know, never to return again from the irradiated
Mess.
wreckage. Anyway, so you guys can kick things off in terms of what do you want to do here?
So how far away from these women am I?
You guys are as far or close as you want to be, depending on what you want to do. So your call. What are you looking to do here, Will?
Yeah, I want to rush into them and maul them, basically.
Okay, all right. So they'll get one shot before you can close that distance.
I want to berserk as a free thingy as well.
Okay, all right.
So I get my defenses up.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, so we gotta bring the board back then. Excuse me. We got Colonel thanking.
Yeah, I'll bring us over to the other side.
Yeah, I got it actually. Don't worry about it. Here we go.
All right.
All right. Okay, so we'll start you guys. I can't change the board this much with short notice in terms of.
Sorry.
But you guys will be back here. So those who have ranged weapons can get a shot at the same time. Margaret, unfortunately, is going to get a free shot on her because it takes that long to close the distance here.
Damn it.
Luckily for you guys, these ladies draw from their garter belts. You see them draw smallish-looking pistols that do not. They don't carry quite the same gravitas as other weapons, so to speak. 2d10k1.
As I'm charging, I'm saying, "This is our colony." As I
For the Empire.
One's gonna shoot at Margaret, 22,
Hit me.
and the other is gonna shoot
Hit
at
me.
Colonel, an 18.
See if you like it. Suck on my dress. Suck on my muddy dress.
Oh, God.
We'll talk later, dear.
So they're sort of standing out on the porch. Now it's a much bigger porch as the car has been blown wide open. So those of you so that Margaret, you get here, and you can charge the next round. Colonel Thanking and Marvadale, you guys can take shots if you want to.
You guys want to take shots?
Yeah.
So roll it for me.
Okay.
So we'll put Marvadale first, then Colonel, and first will be Margaret Wynn Thatcher.
11.
Yeah.
11. Man, those dice, they just love you. Next up is, you can move yourself closer if you want to. And Marvadale, Colonel, you're up.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can put some holes in these ladies.
Whoa! 32!
There we go.
There we go. Boom. Okay, so that is, let's see, 32. Okay. You put, you sort of shoot and strike the gun hand of Emma Louise, who is wielding this pistol. You knock it from her hand as it sort of goes flying, and she sort of stares at you, glowering, and that's your go. The other one sort of goes wide. The other shot goes wide. Do you actually? You can choose any bane. You did 10 points. You did more than 10 points of damage, so it could be like persistent damage for bleeding, or I just sort of ad hoc the disarmed Bane. That's a potential. Or
is there a Bane that I can pretty much keep her from using that hand again?
There is not a Bane for disabling a specific limb, but that would be disarmed. So I would say like that's exactly what we already did. So let's just roll with that probably.
Cool.
You knocked the pistol out of her hand.
All right, cool. I'm good with that.
Do more. Well, actually, if you wanted to represent, so there is a Bane for representing like being sort of injured or something like that, called demoralized, and that would give her disadvantage on attack rolls. So maybe that's what you want to do instead.
That works for me.
Okay. All right. So she has.
Demoralize her.
All right. So she's demoralized or sort of disabled slightly by that. So she has disadvantage 2. And next up is their go. And we will go to, she is going to, let's see, her long lost lover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. She runs at you. You have sort of traumatic flashbacks of her jumping across the divide of the train car toward you or whatever, as she literally takes a flying sort of slide kick as she's like trying to take you out. So she gets a 2d8, 3d8 KL. So she has disadvantage from charging, disadvantage 2 from your demoralized Bane, so she only gets 3d8, keep the lowest 2 instead of keep the highest 2. And she rolls a 13, which is good because otherwise you would have been in trouble. As she fails to sweep kick you, coming in and just winds up prone on the ground. And next go is Margaret Wynn Thatcher.
I'm gonna maul her.
Okay, you're gonna turn around then and come back for her. She's over here.
Come here, you.
All right.
You can't escape me.
So you have advantage for sort of flanking here. So you can add advantage 1 to your attack.
Alright. So 2d8 keep highest 1. 18. No,
All right, 18. What's that?
24. I meant to keep the highest 2, not the highest 1.
Okay. 24. Okay.
Yeah, 24.
24. Very good. That is not quite 10 damage, unfortunately. Almost. As you deal a hefty thump on the top of her head, and she sort of, you can see like sort of stars, as you know, proverbially, metaphorically speaking, as she seems dazed by this mighty swap on the head from the maul. Next up is Marvadale.
We'll try shooting people in the face some more. My job is so stressful.
I know it is. It must be tough to be a shotgun granny.
She seems so despondent. Damn it! I have to shoot another person in the face.
Why can't people just find the Lord like I did?
Gotta help him out with the shotgun
I'm
justice.
trying.
You gotta send him to meet him. 28. All right. Finally, the dice
Double figures.
turned in your favor. Yeah, double explosions on those 6s. Beautiful. That's skill right there. As you you finished her. So tell us what happens as you level your shotgun at point blank with your silver bullets.
I like look up to the sky and I'm like, Jesus, is this okay?
Is this okay?
And I look back down and I say, yes it is.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we are all going to hell.
So bad. So bad. All right. So you blow her head off at point blank range. And all right, next up is the Colonel. You see, you don't see Liza May as you turn your attention back toward the car. She seems to have disappeared.
All right. I'm gonna move up a bit,
Yep.
seeing if I might be able to get a better vantage point.
All right. So roll me a perception check.
Okay. Second.
Perception.
Gotcha. I don't see nothing.
You don't see nothing.
I'm
Okay.
blind.
Yeah. So you're like looking around in the wreckage of the car. Do not spot her as you look. And then next up is back to Margaret Wynn Thatcher.
Which one is dead?
So Emma Louise is dead, and Liza May is absent without leave.
Okay, so it's just Disco left alive?
She's you can't see her. She's not currently in view. That's the problem that the
So
colonel's
it's just the
just
token I'm looking at who I'm meant to be killing, right?
yeah
Okay.
yeah she's dead.
She's dead. Oh, okay, because she's not marked dead. So okay, let's go.
Yeah, let me fix that. Here we go.
Alright. give your token a little green thing so we know they're good. So whereabouts do I think she is, this other woman?
She was in the car. She was on the porch.
Alright. Time for hammer time. We're gonna like jump on over here, and I want to kind of jump over to this car and find out where she is.
Okay, roll
And then
perception.
I'm gonna maul my way through the door and just put my head through and say, Maggie's coming! Maggie's here! As this happens.
Roll perception.
Sure. Sure. Perception is here, D10. That's 22.
All right. So you spot her sort of crouched down, hiding behind one of the sort of like the bench or lounge here. She's sort of the chair. She's kind of hiding behind. This is all blown apart and wreckage. So it's actually just like some piece of rubble, sort of like debris that she's hiding behind.
I say,
The whole bag's in here.
All right.
end of my turn, I guess. I probably can't do anything else.
You could, yeah. Did you move twice or whatever?
Yeah, well, I can move a bit further actually. Yeah, I can move twice, can I? So whereabouts is she in here?
Yeah. Although a charge doesn't work because you got to stop and look. So actually, yeah. So you can move. You can move to sort of threaten her, but you can't attack because you have.
Which token is she in here?
She's this one. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, I'll move here then to close the distance so she can't shoot me too much.
Yep. So Marverdale's up.
Okay. So I'll start to move. What?
It's just speaking to the microphone. I won't hear your voice.
I'm sorry. I'll start moving towards the other cart. Can I get there? Or is that?
Yeah, you're in a similar position. We'll say you can get like close, but yeah. Well, actually, you're wielding a ranged weapon, and we said that this is all open. So like the cover that was formerly in place with the walls of the car has been blown out. So if you wanted to move one time and then shoot, you could do that.
Yes.
Okay. So roll it.
Roll.
I'm gonna.
Roll.
Feel free to use your blast attack to also hit Margaret. I wouldn't mind one bit.
29.
29.
Careful of my Maggie.
Be careful.
29. All right. She looks to be a little bit less hardy than her companion, as you just riddle her with shotgun shells, and you just see like all these little holes in her dress of all the shotgun pellets, and then just red soaking through her dress as she just sort of slumps over. The look on her face.
Is she dead yet? Is she definitely dead?
She thinks she's dead. Sydney, oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go over and crush her face in.
Crush
Just to
her
make
face.
sure.
Just to make sure.
I crunch it down. Got him!
Don't move! All right, you bash her skull in. You're pretty sure that she's dead now.
Her Majesty will be pleased. One more whole bag.
One less hoe bag
Yeah, one less indeed.
in the world. All right. Okay, so very good.
I get out a little notebook and I add a tally.
My whole bag list.
Colonist rebels brought into line.
Yes, these damn colonials.
Oh man! So as you get close, as you guys are up there a little bit closer, you realize that sort of strewn about the inside of the cabin, or the floors, and well, the walls are gone mostly. There's all this green, sort of splattered green, and it's glowing. And closer inspection reveals that you're not really sure what happened to Jerry Dawes, but it appears like these splatters are actually like human organs and tissue and stuff like that.
I do believe that Jerry may have exploded.
Looks like he had a bit of an accident.
That is truly horrifying.
Jerry let himself down.
I'm gonna head back towards the vaults and make sure that they're
Yes.
still.
Let's check the valuable goods which we are sworn to protect.
Okay. So you guys, as you guys get closer, and so we'll move your characters up to here and here
Into the vault car.
and here. So as you guys get closer to the car and you sort of move through here, you see that Clint and Jack have been shot dead as they're just sort of slouched over in their seats.
Clinton, no!
Crooked Hillary.
Crooked Clinton! They got to him, the bastards.
And as you step through this car, through the lounge car into the vault car, you hear a sound of like how do I describe it? Like it's like a sort of
bass.
sound. Heavy bass. Is that?
Are you kids with your techno music in here? Is that Skrillex I hear?
As you hear
Hear
the sound of what is actually the clip clop of hooves disappearing off into the distance, and opening the vault car. The first thing that you see is there is like a large cut in the vault, and it looks like the vault itself was breached, like we talked before, like a sort of like a flamethrower, and there's like 6 inches of solid steel that they've actually managed to breach through, and you see like sort of like a slice, like one would slice a kid, just like whoosh, and it's just falling off to the side. And as you make your way around to look in,
I'm just going to quickly, briefly mention.
Somebody has penetrated our 6-inch defenses with a 6-inch penetrating tool of their own.
oh man, that you would
Interesting. Be on
Mark-
your guard.
Maggie would never say such a thing. Never.
She doesn't know what she's saying anymore.
She's too good for that. Well, she is.
Are we able to tell in what direction the hoofbeats are going?
They seem to be going so they're headed in this direction. Sort of like let's look at this. Yeah, blackness. So they're sort of headed. If we use north, south, east, and west on the map, they're headed south, whereas like you guys are headed west. And so it looks like they just headed out off into the plains, so to speak. But it's the middle of the night. It's actually 4 a.m. And you guys can't really spot anything out there.
Well past my bedtime. Let's see if Lyle is inside still.
Oh yeah.
Go Lyle.
I forgot about little old Lyle.
Lovely Lyle. It's been a while.
Lyle, you
Enter.
what?
Oh, can I enter into the vault car?
Yeah, you guys are in the vault car. You guys see in, and you see inside of the safe, and it looks like there's nothing inside of the safe.
There's nothing here.
Looks like it must have been cleaned out. And you hear the sound of sobbing from around the corner, and round in the corner you see Lyle sort of curled up in a ball against the wall with his knees sort of hugged to his chest, rocking back and forth.
Lyle, what happened?
Why, Granny, I tried to do the Lord's work. I tried to fend off this marauders, but they done got the best of me, Granny. And they took my weird contraption thing that I was had. As you can see, he doesn't have the like flamethrower backpack thing or whatever anymore.
You didn't try very hard, did you, Lyle?
Oh my.
Maggie's a bit judgmental.
I want to go and like kneel down beside him and like put my hand on his shoulder and be like, who did this and where did they go now? Calm down, just tell me what happened.
Why, it was the three men. They went off that way. They were from the gang that I can't remember the names.
How convenient.
Alright. Do you have anything else you can tell me to help me out here, Lyle? Anything?
Well, I tried to tell him, Granny, that we had to do the Lord's work. I tried to tell him, but they didn't. They just wouldn't listen to reason.
Did you try to shoot them or anything?
With your big flamethrower thing, you idiot. Burn them for the Queen. What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, why, I did. I tried to use the flame thingy, but it didn't. They just tackled me to the ground, and they tied my hands, and you see his hands are tied behind his back.
We'll deal with you later, Lyle.
I'll like go in and like hug him a little bit, but be like, it's taking everything I got not to shoot you in the face. I'm not going to, but I'm not coming back for you either.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Jesus
All right.
is all about forgiveness, and you were not supposed to forgive those men.
Oh man. Oh.
I think we're gonna head out after him.
Okay. All right. So on foot after the folks on horseback. Is that correct?
Yep. That sounds about right.
Well,
Sounds like you
sounded much better till you repeated it, stroking.
Are there horses around?
Well, that is a good question.
Hang on, I know a special whistle that'll draw horses to the area. My whistles bring all horses to my yard back at home.
All right. So somebody is going to have to roll me a presence check to inspire horses to.
I've got nothing in presence.
I have one.
One. That's amazing. I think it's going to be Colonel. What do you got? You got some presents, right? 11. Beautiful. Give yourself an advantage, Sheriff. So add a D8, just another D8. See if we
D8
can't
bang bang.
better than a 1. Yeah, D8 bang
I
bang.
worked in the royal stables.
Shot
We
it
go
down.
hunting most weekends.
Weekends.
Yes.
A 17. A 16. The perfect number.
The size of an English dong.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh my gosh. So bad.
Yeah, but they only count in centimeters, so it's not really that big. Yeah.
Inches it reads. It says inches. Check the chat. I'm having all these American fuckboys round here telling me about feet, inches, and centimeters. I want 17 good inches, damn it.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I require.
That's what I require.
Colonel,
Oh,
what are you working with?
man. This is so bad. All right. So on a 16, your whistle does not call like wild horses to come just carry you away or anything like that.
That's strange. I sense
Isn't that the way it
disturbance
works
the
in real
force.
life?
Exactly. Oh.
Okay, so I say, I know what we're going to do.
But hold on, I'm not done. I'm trying to bring it back. I'm trying to rein it in here. As you hear the sound of like loud sort of scuffling, and it's a number of cars back behind the vault car. So again, you believe that it sounds like it's not people. It sounds like some sort of animals or something like that.
I'm betting that's a cattle car with some horses in it.
I would be willing to bet my left toe.
And start going towards it.
Which toe?
I only have one. It's my left one. My left toe and my right toe. I've also got Georgian voice.
Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentle Georgian and a scholar.
Hey.
There we go. We're in Georgia in a moment. We're in Georgia.
You missed the meetup, but
Yeah.
I mean,
You can load. Don't worry, George. Welcome.
Meetup of two. It's a sad meetup, really. So anyway, you guys head on back, and you do in fact find a number of horses that are corralled inside of this stable car.
life is so convenient.
Time
How
to
about
ride.
I'm gonna
Bridle me up, stable boy.
say to the colonel
I love it when she calls me that.
when she calls you stable boy. Am I right, lads?
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's ridiculous. All right, so you guys find these horses, magical horses that have appeared out of nowhere.
Majestic.
So do they have saddles and stuff in the car, or
Yeah.
truly magical and are actually already saddled? And
Yeah, that would be.
I'm riding side saddle and bareback.
Yeah, I think you guys are gonna have to ride bareback, so this is gonna be great.
And welcome, Wolfen Richtofen to the adventure. Welcome, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Don't worry, I won't do anything I shouldn't to this horse. Nothing you wouldn't do, Wolfen. Nothing you wouldn't do.
oh,
I don't know who that says something about right now. So anyway, you guys are gonna have to ride
Ride like the wind.
bareback on these horses. So let's get agility rolls.
I am riding side saddle because this is how the queen does it.
Yeah, that is how the queen does it.
9.
9. Excellent.
27.
27. Good old Marvadale. All right. So what happens is, as you guys go to ride off into the sunset, and Margaret is riding side saddle, as it were, bumping along. Her horse, her horse steps into
really hot.
into a divot or something like that, and you literally just get launched right off of the horse.
So, being the horseman and the gentleman that I am, I'm going to try to scoop Maggie up as I ride by.
Scoop me.
Yeah, precious Maggie.
Scoop me like I'm ice cream.
Oh man.
Oh,
And then I have a feeling spooning's coming into this next.
I am so fighting throwing up right now.
Yeah.
Catch me in your
man.
ladle. Get a good dollop.
Dollop of Maggie.
It's ridiculous. Oh man. All right, so go ahead and you go ahead and scoop her up. That's fine. And let's roll a might check to use your mighty and
Hey, thanks for the raid, guys. What's up, awkward kitty guys? Good to see you all.
You came at
Oh.
the right time.
I'm currently playing Margaret Winfatcher.
Maggie, we're about to bust our butts. I can tell you about now.
Oh man, well, to catch you guys up, seeing as there's so many people raiding in, if you guys are just joining in, then we are playing a weird Wild West game where we're in the Wild West shooting people up, and I'm playing Margaret Winfatcher, she's playing the Granny, and DM Leviathan is playing the Colonel Mustard. And thanks so much to Little Charmander Gaming for following. Welcome, my friend, to the adventure. You're a gentleman and a scholar. If you guys are new, do hit that follow button rather, and join us. Thanks so much for that huge host, Awkward Kitty. And if you're new, do join us. We're also giving away, if you guys like D&D or you want to get started into playing D&D, then there's a giveaway here. Follow that link through, and you can get a D&D 5th edition starter set. And thanks to
Weird
Dan,
Wild
Jet, and
West.
Perception Media for following.
dude, the awkward raid. It's like it's almost perfect. It should have been right. It should have been cued right when I said wild horses, and then like.
And thanks to Savvy Kitten and Rasher Cage for following. Welcome, my friends.
Dude, this is like I've seen other streams where all it is all raid all the time, but this is the first time I've seen this on this stream. This is hilarious.
Oh man, yeah.
Love you guys. That's amazing.
Scoop me up. Take me.
So I'm riding with the Colonel now, and so as
You're
I'm
riding with
riding
the
with the Colonel, this old granny is just gonna like grab onto him, and you know how like if you were riding on a motorcycle, you like grab onto someone like this, I suppose. Like she's just grabbing the boobs. She's just grabbing the moves. As they're kind of
Ride. Ride like the wind.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I think your shadow is weighing you down. Beast shadow.
Shut up. I'm riding. Let me grind.
Oh, let me go.
And as that happens, we're
Let me
gonna
grind this horse bareback like I used to when I was 65.
oh my gosh.
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
bring this. We're gonna rein it in here. As what happens is because of your preoccupation with whatever kind of pleasure you're working on right there, and, DM and the Colonel being easily distracted by the the wiles of Maggie.
We're headed. Me and Maggie are headed to Vegas. Screw
Yeah,
this.
you guys are like.
I'm like on my horse in the back praying.
You guys are like,
Praying
screw
away
this.
sin that I'm
You're like,
in.
screw this job. And you sort of ride off, it's like sort of into the sunset. And then as a way of wrapping up, we're going to have one more cut scene as we fade to black on this scene. You all have, in spectacular fashion, failed at the charge which you have been assigned.
We needed a tactical buddy. Welcome, my friend, to adventure. You're a gentleman and a scholar, as well as Will the Frill. I missed you earlier. I was laughing too.
I would just like to say that since I have taken Maggie as my bride, I do not see this as a failure.
Yeah, this is win-win.
This'll be my 5th marriage.
You guys are. So we fade to black, where we're all in the office of Madame Toussaint, who was your employer for this gig. As the door closes behind her, and there's an awkward silence as you just hear the footsteps of her on the floor as she sort of walks around behind the group of you, sort of like there's a sort of walking on eggshells feeling right now, as you know that whatever she has to say is probably not going to be complimentary. She comes around, takes a seat, sort of leaning back in her chair, and says, So, what all do you have to say for yourselves, I wonder?
Well, you can congratulate us if you want on our new marriage.
Well, that's not exactly what I had in mind. I must say, I thought that we had an agreement and that you all would be escorting the funds safe to the Tuscaloosa Federal Credit Union.
Oh, that, yes, we bulged that one up, rather. They got away.
I got just a wee bit distracted. Maggie is a hottie after all.
My old heart couldn't handle the funds.
My little ice cream scoop. My little chocolate chip. So I believe we're to be paid for our services.
I don't think she's gonna give us any money, my little peach sherbet.
Well,
Maybe as a wedding present?
well, honey boo, I rather think she should. Come now, Pickle, you know that she should. We did the job, we might have fucked it up, but we did it. So,
And I extend a hand.
none of this socialism here. Give it to us.
She reaches out and just shakes your hand in a very slow golf clap, sort of a way, and...
Oh, dang. Are you crossing Her Majesty the Queen's? Pickle, I'm getting angry.
I would recommend against angering Maggie.
I can't help it. I am growing
Fine. How much do you want? What do you want here? What percentage are we talking about, our agreed upon fee? Certainly the job was not carried out in full.
50%.
Fine. She reaches. You hear a slam as the drawer opens and slams open, and she begins to dump coins out line them up like
a miracle whipper. Welcome, my friends, to the adventure. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Keep whipping.
Miracle whipper.
Whipping it out. I'll take it.
My little baby's mama, she's one hell of a negotiator.
I say,
Thank you. Also, we have some excellent news. I haven't yet told the hobby boo here, but we're expecting.
A wedlock baby. Oh my god.
Praise be.
Granny has a heart attack and keels over.
I was gonna officiate this wedding, but now there's a bastard in your stomach.
We are married.
It's not in her stomach, Granny.
It's not in it's in my left toe.
I thought you bet your left toe.
I won. Now I have 2.
Oh
But
my
you still
gosh.
wanna have a wedding?
Of course, we must have a wedding. The Queen will be there. We will ride to Buckingham Palace, and she will officiate with us.
I thought I was
Sad
still
and very
officiating.
bad.
Well, you can be there too, but let's be honest, darling, you're not the fucking Queen of England, are you?
Flower girl.
You can be my maid of honor.
Thanks.
All right.
Hit the credits.
Anytime.
Yeah, the credits roll. Credits roll. She hands over the money as the credits begin to roll, and the narrator steps in and says, "So, for any of you who think that this was all just pure chaos, other than being right, you're only partially right, because what our intrepid heroes did not know, as well as all of the many parties who were attempting to steal the funds aboard the Midnight Express, is that there in fact never was any money. And the reason that those gentlemen ran away was because after breaking into the vault and finding that there was no money, they hightailed it out of there as quickly as possible. And the
Bastards.
and the poor madam has managed to successfully frame an unknown group of men who rode off into the night sky for stealing her money, which was never aboard the train because she was embezzling it from her wealthy husband, who would not give her the money that she so rightly deserved.
Women are the devil.
He is a genius.
Just another hoe bag.
Just another.
Oh, bag.
And thank the Sky Spirit for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
So in any case, had anybody done anything less than batshit crazy and tried to pry for information or anything like that, some of these strands of threads of information may have been found, but
They might have worked their way back to us, but who knows? Who knows?
So I would like to point out that you expected us to do sane stuff with the people you recruited to play this game.
no, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. I figured it was a perfect opportunity to, do a bunch of shit that seems to not make sense, because nothing that the group of you do will make sense.
It makes sense. That's true. What's up, random in society? So, thank you guys for watching this show. Whilst we have completed Weird Wild West, I'm about to head over to a next show, which is starting here right after this one. So don't go anywhere. Whilst we're going to do some goodbyes, we're not actually finishing the stream, so stick around. And we've got another show starting here in a few minutes, which is the Dungeon Master's Lesson. So if you guys want to learn about D&D, how to play, how to Dungeon Master, rules and things like that, really anything that you guys have any questions about, then come along and I'll be answering your guys' questions in just a few minutes here. But let's, before we get to that, let's thank Brian for DMing this wonderful two-shot for us. Whilst I only joined for this one, it was a lot of fun. And I heard you guys had a lot of fun the previous week as well. So thanks for that, Brian. Do you have any projects, Brian, cough cough, this whole game, that you might want to plug?
Indeed, yes. So Open Legend, today we saw that it's used in the Weird Wild West campaign. It's open genre. You can use it to tell any story, hopefully. We've got all kinds of crazy stuff in the works, space opera and savage jungle, steampunk, whatever. Anyway, check out the rules, openlegendrpg.com. Two things that are coming up that I'm real excited. The main thing I'm excited about, this Friday, I'm going to be appearing on Hyper RPG channel. Me and my co-creator Ish and I are going to appear as guests on that show. They actually have a big following, and they were on the front page of Twitch yesterday.
Nice.
So it should be a good opportunity. We're going to talk to the folks over there about Open Legends. So if you guys stop by, I would love for you to be in the audience.
Awesome. DM Leviathan, are you there? It's gone kind of dark in his world. There he is. He's coming back.
He's back. He's coming
Sydney,
back.
anywhere folks can follow you?
You can follow me on Twitter. It's at SindiddyKong. I'll put it in chat. And otherwise, you can find me here on Encounter Roleplay. And I also run the Encounter Roleplay Instagram. I post a lot of pictures with like emojis over Will's face and stuff like that. They're really fun. I have a lot of cool backgrounds. Come hit me up.
There you go.
What's the
we're
name
Encounter
of that?
Roleplay on
Yeah.
Instagram. So DM Leviathan, thanks for coming on this show. Where else can we find you on the internet?
You can actually find me at DM Leviathan on Twitter. Also, starting next week, I will be taking over the GMing duties, I believe. Is it next week?
Yeah, next week.
Party.
Oh, Lord.
I'll be taking over the the GMing duties over here, so they get to torture me instead of Brian. And